Howdy y'all, welcome back to the Mesh Box. My name is Cooper, and I wanted to talk about school. I know that that's not really a topic people really want to talk about or really remember in some cases or anything like that, especially for those who are still in school. Like, I don't want to worry about school. I got out. Why should I worry about it till tomorrow? I mean, tomorrow isn't really a thing for school since it's Saturday as of recording this video, but the reason why I wanted to talk about school is because I recently graduated this past year, class of 2023. Where are you at? Let me see in the comments. But, whenever I graduated, even whenever I was at graduation and I was walking across that stage, shaking the hand of my principal and grabbing my diploma, it didn't hit me that was my last day there, pretty much, And whenever we went home and had the graduation party, I mean, that it didn't even hit then, It wasn't until the first day back of this year for everyone else. It was that first day of school that made me realize, well, what now? A week or two before school even started, my mom would have me worrying about, school supplies and, all this and that, papers we would have to end up filling out and, what was I going to do that year? What classes was I going to take? And, we didn't have to worry about that. But in the back of my mind, it was like, oh, we're just going to worry about it later. But we never had to worry about it for me, and that was the thing that hit the most. Like, it was just the fact that school was no longer a thing for me. And college is there for everybody else, but I didn't plan on going to college. I didn't apply for anything. I had gotten a letter for a college. I forgot what it was. It might have been WVU or something like that, maybe Tech, I'm not too sure. Marshall, maybe, I don't know, something like that. But I didn't get anything. I didn't apply, and I didn't have any plans on going. I just planned on working, and that's exactly what I did. It was that same day too. I had a shift that evening too for the restaurant that I work at. I work as a busboy there. But even though I had a job, it was like, what do I do? Because it definitely wasn't a job that I wanted to do for the rest of my life, and it was definitely just a temporary thing. But even then, at the back of my mind, it was like, what am I going to do with my life? I have no idea. And, I still don't, No one really, I feel, truly knows where they're going to go. Life is unpredictable. You may have an idea of where you want to end up, but life can force your hand, and it's always going to. But I'm not going to work at the restaurant for forever. I recently applied for a job for a beer company. I may be under 21, but I'm sure shit going to carry them damn beer kegs. You hear me? and even then, like, I don't know if I'm going to work there forever, because you never know. I might actually end up going to school, or I might end up finding a better job, maybe an apprenticeship somewhere, maybe for an electrical company or an HVAC company. Hell, I might just say screw it and go into the coal mines, which I know my mom would definitely not approve of that, not because she's against that kind of job, but for me specifically. It's always the mother worrying about her son. I get that, but even then, it's just like it's an option. My stepdad, he works at the coal mines, and I'd be more than happy to go get a job there if it ever came to that, and he would be more than happy to get me to apply down there and help me out with that. And again, I don't know if my mom would really approve of it, but it's still there. It's an opportunity. Pretty much my point is, even for someone like me who has no direction in life, who doesn't know what the hell he wants to do with himself, still has opportunities at hand. And I'm not trying to say that this beer company is like automatically going to be my saving grace. It's $15.50 an hour to start out, and it's a night shift job too. And I feel like anyone would really kill for a $15.50 an hour job starting out, in some cases. But in the grand scheme of things, it ain't the best, and it ain't the best that I could be making say if I, went to college and, became an electrician, or, even went to VOTEC, because I did go to VOTEC for an electrical program, but I never took my journeyman's test. And even then, I don't really think that's a career I'd want to go into anyway. All of this can apply to really anyone else who's, struggling just coming out of high school, or, maybe you've already been graduated for a few years and you still don't know what the hell you want to do. It's okay. You don't have to worry, dude. It's okay. All right. It's okay. Who cares if you don't know what you want to do? But the 90% of people in the world have no idea what they truly want to do. The majority of people really don't. I would even say more than 90%. Like, no one truly knows what they truly want to do. I said truly twice. If I say truly want, oh my God. If I say it one more time, I'm probably going to have a heart attack. But you get what I mean. I'm probably never going to know what I really want to do. And like I said, that's okay. As long as I settle with something that, I still like. It may not be the most ideal job in my eyes, but as long as I still like it and I enjoy it, and, it pays decently well, that's all that matters. And, it may take a while for you to find that job, or it may not really take that amount of time at all. It may be pretty quick. It might be right around the corner for you. But at the end of the day, don't worry too much, because the more you worry about it, the more it's going to stress you out, and the more it's going to eat you up. And that's not good. You don't want that to happen, because eventually, whenever you do find that job, if you're, in the mood that you are now, all stressed out and stuff, it ain't going to do you good, especially whenever you're in there for that interview and, you're all, stumbling your words and all nervous and stuff because you're trying so hard to get this job, just stay calm. It's going to be okay. And even I'm still asking myself, recording this, what now, all this and that, but it's okay. Just take it slow, and you will eventually find that job in that direction in life. You will. Trust me. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all take care. I'll see you later.